Lester Holt's time at NBC shows his long-lasting impact and trustworthiness in broadcast journalism. He joined the network in 2000, bringing nearly 20 years of experience from CBS affiliates, where he developed his skills as a reporter and anchor. At NBC, he quickly became a dependable figure, first anchoring MSNBC Live and later stepping in as a substitute host for NBC Nightly News and Today. His calm demeanor during breaking news made him a natural fit for urgent coverage, and he soon became a key part of the network's primetime news lineup. A significant moment in his career came in 2015, when he took on a major role in television journalism. When Brian Williams, the longtime anchor of NBC Nightly News, was suspended for misrepresenting his reporting experiences, the network faced a credibility crisis. Holt, who had been anchoring the weekend editions of Nightly News, was named interim anchor during this challenging time. Despite the pressure, Holt's steady approach reassured viewers. His background in hard news and straightforward delivery helped stabilize the broadcast during a difficult period. Later that year, he was officially named the full-time anchor of Nightly News, making history as the first black journalist to hold this position at a major network evening news program. This marked a new chapter for NBC. However, it also came with challenges. At that time, NBC Nightly News was trailing behind ABC World News Tonight, with David Muir in viewership, and Holt had to work hard to keep the audience engaged. His strategy was straightforward: focus on solid journalism. Over the next 10 years, he built a reputation as one of the most trusted names in news, covering major global events, from terrorist attacks to presidential elections, and leading critical moments in modern history. His ability to conduct fair interviews earned him respect in political journalism. In 2016, he moderated the first presidential debate between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, showcasing his skill in managing a tense environment. His performance was praised for being firm yet fair, a rare achievement in today's often divided media landscape. Despite his success, Holt faced challenges during his time at Nightly News. Ratings were a concern, as ABC's World News Tonight continued to lead in viewership. While Nightly News had a loyal audience, it struggled to catch up, and some analysts questioned the relevance of network news in the digital age. Nevertheless, Holt's presence kept NBC a strong contender in the industry. Even as television viewership declined, his commitment to delivering accurate reporting kept many longtime viewers engaged. His decision to leave Nightly News marks the end of an important era in broadcast journalism. After a decade as the face of NBC's flagship news program, his departure raises questions about the network's future. While Holt will continue as the full-time anchor of Dateline NBC, his exit from Nightly News creates a leadership gap that will be challenging to fill. Lester Holt is officially stepping down from the NBC Nightly News desk in June, as announced by NBC on February 24th. Although his successor has not yet been named, fans can look forward to seeing him in his full-time role at Dateline, where he has been the principal anchor since 2011. With Holt's departure confirmed, competition has intensified among NBC's top correspondents to replace him. Two frontrunners have emerged: Tom Lamas and Hallie Jackson. Lamas, a former ABC News anchor who joined NBC in 2021, was expected to eventually take over Nightly News and was reportedly promised the role upon his arrival. Some within the network believe he has the experience to step up. On the other hand, Jackson, who currently anchors the Sunday edition of Nightly News, sees herself as the rightful successor. She has been with NBC since 2014, covering major political stories and serving as a senior Washington correspondent. Insiders say she has made her interest in the job clear, leading to a behind-the-scenes rivalry between the two journalists. Despite their qualifications, some industry insiders doubt whether either candidate has the recognition needed to lead the flagship broadcast. A former NBC staffer suggested that neither Lamas nor Jackson has the same level of familiarity or trust that Holt built over the years. This uncertainty has led to speculation that NBC might consider looking outside its current roster for a more experienced or well-known journalist. Holt's departure comes at a time of broader challenges for NBC News. The network has already faced significant changes with the recent loss of Holt, another prominent figure. Combined with the ongoing decline in traditional television viewership, these shifts have put NBC in a difficult position. Industry insiders have warned that NBC could face similar challenges to those CBS encountered with its evening news program when Norah O'Donnell took over, leading to a drop in ratings that the network has yet to recover from. NBC executives are reportedly concerned that nightly news could experience a similar fate if they do not find the right replacement for Holt. Adding to the uncertainty, Holt's departure coincides with a time when the entire television news industry is facing declining audiences. Younger viewers are increasingly turning to digital platforms for their news, putting pressure on traditional broadcasts to adapt. NBC is already trailing behind ABC in ratings, and losing a familiar anchor like Holt could further weaken its position. While Holt is stepping away from nightly news, he will not be leaving NBC entirely. He has confirmed that he will continue as the full-time anchor of Dateline NBC, allowing him to focus on long-form investigative journalism. In a statement, Holt expressed his excitement about this new role, highlighting the opportunity to explore in-depth stories that resonate with him. This shift indicates that while he may be leaving the nightly news desk, he is not ready to retire from journalism altogether. NBC now faces the challenging task of maintaining stability in its news division while navigating an industry in transition. The decision regarding Holt's replacement could significantly influence the future of nightly news for years to come. Whether the network opts for Lamas, Jackson, or an unexpected candidate, the transition will be closely monitored by both media insiders and the viewing public. Beyond the journalistic legacy and succession battles, financial factors may have influenced Holt's decision to leave NBC Nightly News. Reports suggest that Holt's salary is considerably higher than those of his potential successors, with his contract reportedly worth around $10 million a year. In contrast, Tom Lamas, one of the frontrunners, earns about $2,500,000. As traditional television news struggles to maintain its audience, networks are under increasing pressure to cut costs. ABC and CBS have made strategic financial adjustments in recent years, and NBC may be following suit. By transitioning Holt out of nightly news while keeping him at Dateline, NBC could be looking to reallocate funds to other areas of its news division. Holt's exit from nightly news comes at a crucial moment for the future of traditional television journalism.